I'm delusional at this point, right? I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I have high energy, but maybe common sense or my senses are not all there.
And he like in the distance he sees like buildings and he goes, "Fucking Vegas right there! You see Vegas? Let's go!"
The realization just comes to me slowly, like, oh no, that's not Vegas.
It was not. It was a fucking rest stop at the border where there was like one random ass casino.
We still have like another marathon to go after that. Holy fuck.
It is Saturday, 2:32 p.m. and we are in the state of Nevada. Currently halfway between Prim and Jean. Trying to make up some time. Currently on a dirt road, but it's having fun.
You know how far we are from the finish line?
The other team has to do another 20 miles. We probably have another like 15.
We're about 32 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
32 miles away.
Okay, I'll do a marathon and then you.
I'll do the last 7.
Oh, perfect. We're gonna chop it up.
Yeah. You do a 2:55 marathon.
Yeah.
Boom,
I'll
done.
do a 2 hour, a 2 hour 7 miler. Trails for the last 20 hours. It feels like. We haven't hit a paved road in so long.
We will though. I got intel. Yeah.
You got intel.
From Vivian.
Yeah.
And I called her and I was like, oh, what kind of path is it? And she's like, it's pavement. And I was like, oh, pavement?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah. You're about to change our shoes and rip shit up. Home stretch.
Let's go.
Good job. Keep doing it.
I can't believe this wasn't easy. It was, like, yes, it. No, this is not easy. And if someone says it, they're lying.
I just like jumped in with Regina and DZ, and it was like I had just rested for 8 hours.
My first thought was, oh, damn it, like more trails again.
Once we stopped seeing dirt and actually got into the road, I was like, thank God, thank God.
And then all of a sudden, we saw this Jeep and runner turn in from the left.
And the natural thing happens.
That's another team model. That's fine.
I'll close it out one guy at a time. One guy at a time.
We're on. Let's fucking go. Like, we're gonna go catch them.
They're tired. One of their runners was like hobbling, like, clearly the form and the gait wasn't there.
Yeah. See, he looked back. He looked back.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Sorry, it's
Light pickings.
It's not.
DZ's in the middle of the road, like, I'm gonna go catch those motherfuckers, right? Like, that's essentially what he said.
And DZ starts going crazy. He's like, give me another half a mile, another half a mile, another half a mile.
Almost like a lion chasing a gazelle kind of thing. Like, I was like, all right, we're gonna chase these guys down.
What I really, really liked was this girl power moment because I was surrounded by guys. Like, the other team were all men. Everybody in my Jeep was all men. Very confident that they were going to be the ones that are going to take the opponent.
And it's one of those like friendly sort of like competitions, but we eventually got to them. I forgot who made the actual pass.
Felipe really closes it, DZ really closes it, and then it's me. And I remember they told me like, just don't let it open. And I was like, no, like, I'm passing this guy.
Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
The moment we made the pass, you kind of just like nod to them, right? It's like, oh, good job, guys. But like, yeah, we fucking passed you.
Of course, taking another team is always exciting, but with all of this context, it made it much more like a proud moment for me.
And I didn't realize at the time But the team that we had just caught was lost in pace. They were the ones that helped out Team B when they got stuck.
It was very awkward when I found out it was them that we had just passed. But obviously very, thankful for them to be out there.
So we had been in communication now with Team B, and we told them,
We're racing another team. We caught them. See the guy up in the distance? Yeah. We overtook, so don't blow the lead.
You know that team A is like racing some other team. We were just excited and we're like, yeah, let's keep the momentum going.
And I saw Regina running, and she was, like sprinting towards me.
Because I want to be able to
And I don't even know, I don't know where the energy came from, but all of a sudden we were sprinting, just ripping 800s, like we were at the track or something. It was crazy.
Even this day, like right now, I don't know how it came to us. I think what it was is that I want to race, I want to run as fast as I can. I want to race them for it.
Yeah, the closer and closer we got to big, it was like, you're just excited.
Like at that point now, it's about finishing this crazy journey that you started.
But at the same time, it's like this moment when you put so much of your heart, effort, time, dedication, whatever, into something, and it's like it's coming to an end.
I'll always remember kind of the people and the memories that were shared. Who cares, what place we came in.
Because I think that was the unique part of our experience, is that we didn't just finish, but we finished really strong.
I was getting a bit emotional about it.
Thinking about everything that's behind you and how crazy it was that just the day before you were in LA and you guys covered all this ground on foot.
That's what I hope for. That everyone in the team, from runners to crew, got something memorable and something that they'll be able to share with other people with.
The Speed Project will be a lesson of learning how to navigate without a plan. It will be a test to my body, my mind, a test to my own limits.
It's going to be the 6, 7, 8 of us working together as a team, trying to accomplish something that is so challenging that none of us can do it on our own.
When you grow up playing team sports, you form a special bond with your teammates because you train together so often. You trust them more because you know they were at the same practices you were at, and they suffered through the same workouts.
I think TSP is going to be a condensed version of life itself. A lot of incredible highs with very low lows.
A well-prepared and unified team is greater than the sum of its parts. I believe the race and the relay will draw the best of us out.
The night before the race at the house, the time we got stuck in the sand and had to dig ourselves out, chilling on the side of the road, having a laugh. Those memories are vivid. Those are the moments I'm most looking forward to with this team. I wanted to make sure that it was a team that could hang. I wanted to make sure that it was a team that could adapt, that was strong enough, that was willing to put themselves out there. And none of them ever came up to me and said, I want to do TSP. Like, none of them came up. I didn't advertise like, hey, I have a TSP spot. Who wants to come to us? Who wants to come with us? That was never really the approach. The approach was like me hitting them up for, various different reasons. So for example, let's start with Regina. And I just saw her just continue to get stronger and stronger. And she has this amazing energy. She's always smiling, no matter what. I mean, you put a camera in her face, she's like ear to ear. Like, she's just grinning the whole time. She's laughing. And this was even like during the toughest moments at TSP, during those power line segments that I spoke about, where DZ was telling me, like, this is the toughest night of my life. You know, I would look over to Regina and she was laughing. She was like, yeah, it is, but laughing. And like those are the type of people that you know you need to have in a team, you know, like TSP. DZ, I've known DZ for years. You know, DZ is probably one of the strongest runners that we had in our team, and one of the strongest runners that comes to OMRC. And he has big goals. You know, at the moment, his goal is to run a marathon in every state of the country, and he's very humble about it. But he's a beast, and that is just like super inspiring to me. So I needed to make sure that he was on the team. Sean, what's another one of those that I've known for, you know, I think since Oasis. He's another beast, and you know he's someone that can hang. And you know he was like one of the first ones that was on the list. I was like, Sean, like I gotta talk to him, and I'm so grateful that he came out to run with us. Yana's another. I mean, Yana's been around for the community for a while. Immediately when you know she said yes, I was like, all right, perfect. She'll be perfect to go with Sean and with Marwan, right? Because she's a very like happy personality. She's tough, but I feel this warmth with her. I felt like, you know, we needed that for the team. You know, we needed a side of that. Yeah, and fucking Marwan. Marwan and I have been talking about TSP for some time. He had actually said, like, if you get a team, I'm in. And I just loved he was like the only one that actually said that. And I was like, okay, I guess I got to do it. Like, I just loved his confidence. And he's one of those guys, like, he's like super confident. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's capable of. And I'm so like glad that he was out there. Mike, I mean, I've known Mike for, I don't know, 6-7 years. Mike had never driven an RV before. He never showed any fear of driving. And I didn't even ask him if he had a license. His first time driving an RV, we were maybe like already 40 miles into the race. And then next thing you know, he's doing off-road driving in the Jeep. And he was like ready to go, you know, no questions asked. Always putting the team first over everything, and you know, extremely grateful, obviously. And then Paul, fuck me. So Paul was the only other person besides myself that had experienced TSP before. So yeah, Paul was, you know, part of the strategy. He was part of all the meetings. He knew what he was doing. He had been there before, so I relied on him heavily. Extremely like just proud of what he was able to do with Team B, and you know, with the whole like getting stuck thing on power line. Like, so that's one of the reasons why I never really stressed too much about like what was happening with Team B, because I knew that Paul had it. We couldn't have done it without him. Let's talk about, you know, Agu. Was like immediately like not even a question. Like, okay, his skill, his talent is top notch. So, you know, we needed to make sure that, you know, he brought that over to TSP. I'm super grateful for the TSP to sort of like create this thing and helping me realize, you know, what I'm personally capable of, and helping me continue to share this type of experience with our team members. Hopefully everyone got something out of it. You know, I'll be happy with that.
If Felipe asked me to do this again, I will 100% do it. But at the same time, I will also say that I will only really do this if it is this group, right? Like, because I can't imagine doing this without this group. And I want to leave it at that.